Hi guys, welcome back to my play of the Trespasser DLC. That was terrible timing, Liliana and Cullen, to report back. But okay, so we are venturing through some elven ruins that seem to be dedicated to... dedicated to Fenrirel. He seems to be not so godly after all. Nope, stay away. Go away. Good. Okay. Go after that one first. What just happened to me? Is that... who? What? Oh. Okay, wait. That's better. That one's dead, I think. It's not moving anymore. Ha! Good job.
Why did those qunari attack the Inquisition on sight?
Qunari never act without orders.
That is true.
A commander in the Qun must have given them.
Are you saying the entire qunari nation wants us dead?
Way to go. Ow. Ah, I guess I'll need the anchor power thing after all. Okay. Here we go. Anchor. Go! This is so cool. Sigil of Velendaris. I do not know what the sigils are for. Haven't discovered that yet. Hopefully will at some point. That wasn't writing, that was just sunlight. Okay.
That's Fenrirel, removing Dalish Valisleen. Solus said they were used to mark slaves.
That should be a dead giveaway right here. Also the Balefire Braziers. Ooh, press. Pressing didn't help. Ooh, read. Read. Dread Wolf keeps its gaze on the one light that okay. Where is he looking? He is looking there. Now press the button. Yes, now press the button. Give me the loot.
What's this?
A trap, probably. A door for the Wolfman. A wash of powerful magic carries a sensation of determination. Images flash by. Former slaves in ranks with Venerel, armed and strong. Their skin is clear, their face tattoos, the elven Balasleen are gone. Words are not so much heard as felt. The brand of the Evanuris can be lifted from you, that all may know you oppose their cruelties. None here are slaves. All are under our protection. All may choose to fight.
Hidden weapons. These freed slaves actually fought back against the Evanuris, posing as gods.
Elven mages who hoarded power and slaves? One could see parallels to Tevinter's Magisters.
Shh, 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 shh. Shh, 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 shh. Don't say things like that. The Dalish elves will lose their shit. I can just see Othria taking all this knowledge, qunari, back to her people, changing the world. And then she will be the new Dreadwolf. Die, motherfuckers! That is one big guy. Can we take the big guy out first, guys? Good. Very good. Oh! Oh, you came out of nowhere. Curveball. Let's die. Guys, a little help here. Don't make me use my anchor on you. Sheesh. The guy still stands. Guys. Priorities, people. Priorities. I think that's it. Good. Good. Very good. Ooh, listen to Cassandra.
It's been too long since we've traveled together. I've missed it.
Oh, it's nice to help people with you. You're quiet, except when you clank.
She does clank. Come here, big guy. Ooh. Ooh. I've read your reports. Station your people in the abandoned elven towers by the lake. It's a short distance from its entrance to the mirror that connects to Halamshiral. We will need the space to launch our people after infiltration is complete. There's a map of the crossroads at the bottom with an arrow from the elven ruins Illuvian to the Illuvian that leads to the Winter Palace.
This letter says the Qunari came to these ruins because the Illuvians connect to Halamshiral.
A staging ground for an invasion?
It was some sort of infiltration. There's no more details.
I'm a little upset that it took Meryl all this time to figure out the Illuvian. And now somehow the Qunari just know exactly what to do with them. And magically all of them are active all of a sudden. I remember when we were back in there with Morrigan, there was like one active Illuvian. And that was the one that we came through. All the other ones were just dead. And now it's like a big Illuvian party.
You know, darling, this place gives me an idea for redoing the small summer breakfast room at Chateau Ghislaine.
This place.
You have a different breakfast room for every season.
A century ago, it was in fashion to have a different room for every meal and every day of the week.
But this place?
When that fad ended, the Dukes of Ghislaine converted most of the rooms to closets. Storage is timeless.
True. But really, this place? Have you managed to move the star? Yes, we have done that. Yes. Well, they don't know about balefire, apparently. It's old and elven. Yeah, we will. Yeah, just leave it in there. I just took it. I'm not very used to leaving stuff alone that lies around. Ooh. 2 hours ago, an unknown intruder penetrated our defenses, masked and cloaked. A mage used magic to awaken spirits and turn them against us. Intruder moved as if they knew this place. Fled after spirits awoke. Does instead. Spirits keep attacking. Engagement not okay.
A
Dead.
note about an unknown intruder coming through an alluvion. They turned spirits against us, then fled.
A mage? They must have fought their way out, then let the spirits finish off the qunari.
Two parties then. The qunari and a mystery agent determined to stop them. Come on. We have to warn people about the qunari's designs on the Winter Palace.
I don't know, there might be more qunari waiting behind that door. Oh, this is where we came from, isn't it? So that's the illuvian we came through. Yes, good. I think. Might be completely wrong. Ominous music starts playing.
One dead qunari was bad enough. Now we have more, and they're hostile.
This makes no sense. The qunari may not be friendly to the Inquisition, but they have no reason to attack us.
Well,
They also have no reason to be here, or using illuvians at all.
no.
I've had the mirror placed under guard for now, Your Holiness.
Hello, please just call me Liliana.
Yes, Your Liliana.
Your Liliana-ness. Trouble finds us again.
It appears the relative peace and quiet of the last 2 years is coming to an end.
It
First the
appears so.
Blight, then Mages and Templars, then Corypheus, and now this. Can't we go 10 years without the world falling to pieces?
No!
We must ensure that the qunari do not disrupt the negotiations. The Exalted Council is in a very delicate state.
I'm certain you can soothe the nobles' ruffled feathers while we solve the real problem.
Not when the Inquisitor insults everyone present by walking out in the middle of the talks.
Oops.
Our only advantage is that Orlais and
Sorry?
Ferelden are divided in goal and grievance. If they unite against us, Divine Victoria will have no choice but to support their claims. We could lose everything.
It's necessary. I'm sorry.
Be that as it may, the qunari must be our top priority. We can worry about the politics later.
My apologies. I will attend to the Exalted Council.
And while Josie does that, we will investigate.
We, Your Holiness?
You do, Josie?
I'll head back to the crossroads. We need to find out what the qunari are doing and why they attacked.
And I'll have a quiet word with our honor guard.
Okay. Oh boy. Josephine. Dramatic music. Josephine.
I do hope you recovered from your night at the opera. Any ear-ringing should go away in a day or two.
Thank you. Okay. That was not much talking. I think last time I was here I left out something over here. I think I didn't go in here at all. Josephine, really not the best timing. I have no manners. I'm sorry. Jumping over ledges left and right. Is that door open now? Now that the dead qunari was discovered. Yes, it is. Hello. Anything interesting in here? There's a book. It is a part of Hide and Hightown. Okay. Anything here? Oh. This is where the illusion... What? Oh, they put it there. That makes an awful amount of sense. No care. Cullen, how's things? Do I have another doctor? I do. Ruff. Ruff.
Was there something you needed?
Back at the Winter Palace.
Do you remember the first time we came to the Winter Palace?
All too well. I've already answered a half-dozen questions about my personal life. The reason we're here is because we made a difference. That's worth enduring the political small talk.
Leliana's back.
Have you had a chance to speak with Leliana? Away from work, I mean.
Some, yes. Leliana has kept in contact, unofficially of course, but it's good to see her again. Arguing with her in person is far more satisfying.
Anything to report?
Is there anything I should know?
We were permitted soldiers here, but our every move is watched. Some things never change.
How's your family?
Is there any news from Ferelden? How is your family?
My sister Mia keeps me informed. As I understand, she's training my nephew to best me at chess.
Would you lose that game?
I sense a threat to my commander's chess superiority. I'm sure the defeat will be distressing.
He's 4. You can at least pretend I'd throw the game.
We'll talk later.
I should go.
Inquisitor?
She's doing the shepherd. Leliana. Let's talk to Leliana. Let's call her Her Holiness. I read that, I think.
Divine Victoria?
Please don't. It would be nice to just be Leliana again for a few days.
Of course. Most holy.
As you command, most holy.
Sorry. How are the nuts?
Tell me about your nugs. Did you get any new ones?
Oh yes, a litter was born just a month ago. We are weaning them right now. If you are hoping for one, I'm afraid they're already spoken for.
No, I don't really like them. Do you miss the Inquisition?
Do you miss being our spy master?
I think I miss the people more than the work. Josie, Cullen, I didn't notice how much I liked having them near until they weren't. We're right, of course, but it's not the same.
What news have you heard?
Have your agents any news I should hear about?
Are you hoping for word on Solus? I'm sorry, Inquisitor. I'm afraid I have nothing, just rumors of sightings that cannot be verified. He's familiar with my methods and seems always one step ahead of me. It is tiring.
Just saying hello.
Perhaps later, Leliana.
I'll be right here if you need anything.
Vivian, what have you got to say?
Inquisitor, did you need something?
Let's discuss the new Divine.
I wanted your opinion of how Divine Victoria is working out.
Leliana's tenure has been even more disastrous than I imagined.
Oh. How's the circle?
How are things for the Circle of Magi?
If you call it the Circle while they're in earshot, you'll never hear the end of it, my dear. The College of Enchanters is a ridiculous mess. but it's still a useful institution for training mages.
Okay.
We'll talk another time.
Yeah, better. About less loaded topics. Oh, loot. What do I do with all this stuff?
Quite the party, wasn't it? I hear it left the Orlesians and Fereldans completely aghast. Andraste's herald, the Inquisitor, toasting a Tevinter Magister. Not a bad scandal to leave on.
So, what have you been doing?
What did you do in Tevinter while you were away?
I went home. Twice. Father was only there once. Mother was drunk both times. I also went to Carinus to see my good friend Maeveris. Then I settled some of Alexis's affairs. That wasn't fun.
I can imagine. So you're an ambassador now?
What is this ambassadorship about exactly?
I believe my father set it up, but the Imperium certainly didn't object. They'd love for the Inquisition to fall apart. So they're happy if it seems they consider this council a waste of time.
That makes no sense.
No? If Dread Tevinter actually pushed for the Inquisition's end, everyone else would disagree on principle. So they send a nobody pariah and hope for the best. Makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah, if you look at it that way. Thoughts on the council?
Any thoughts about the Exalted Council?
A few. Divine Victoria needs a new tailor for one. From the paintings of Liliana in that enormous robe, you'd think she was pregnant. Could cause a delicious scandal. As for this whole Exalted Council business, well, I warned you once that no one would thank you for saving the world.
That
Sadly,
he did.
I'm always right. So long as the Inquisition's around to remind them they're not really in charge, they'll never sleep comfortably. Whether they have the guts to take action, I suppose we'll see.
Another time.
Alright.
I look forward to it.
Me too. Who else is there? There's Varric, and then everyone on the other side. I'm gonna talk to these guys, and then I'm gonna call this video an end. Bloop, bloop. Varric!
Everything going all right so far?
Always. Have you heard from Hawk?
Any word from Hawk?
I got a message from, well, that's not to name an entire chain of smuggling syndicates and flight company. Anyway, Weishaupt is apparently the special kind of mess that only appears when Hawk shows up. I'm not entirely sure how it'll all play out, but my money's on Hawk walking away from the Warden's fortress as it explodes.
Yeah, I could see that happen. No fair.
I'm surprised no one from the Council of Heralds wants your autograph.
You just missed them. Duke Cyril keeps asking me for spoilers for my next book.
What? No, let's ask with how did you become a Viscount?
I don't understand how you just become a Viscount.
Yeah.
When the ruler of a marcher state dies and there's no heir, the nobles of the city pick a new ruler. Only none of Kirkwall's nobles actually want the throne. Most of them think it's cursed, actually. They can't leave it empty, though, or some other state like Starkhaven or Ansburg will probably invade. I complained about the empty office when it interfered with my reconstruction efforts. They took that as volunteering.
What's the deal with Bram?
So, Bram used to be Viscount, and now he just follows you around?
Provisional Viscount.
Pretty much.
With a permanent appointee, finally, in the Viscount's office, I am free to return to my post as Seneschal.
He means my true calling is arrogantly telling people they can't talk to the Viscount. He's good at it, too.
We'll talk more another time.
I'll be here if you need me.
Blackwall! Whoop, whoop. Whoop-de-doo. Blackwall. Blackwall.
I've been meaning to ask. Solus hasn't come back.
Ugh.
Sent word?
No.
Anything?
Just a short pointed no or a please don't. A no.
I've heard nothing. He's gone.
Ah. I'm sorry.
This is a bit of a reunion.
It's nice to have everyone back in the same place again.
I have to admit I missed it. What does it mean when we need a huge diplomatic talk or the world ending just to bring us together?
Must be
It's
Thursday.
still a little awkward talking to Cassandra, but the commander appears to have forgiven me. Finally.
Okay, that's good. So you're back to being Rainier.
You're more comfortable being called by your real name now?
Comfortable?
No.
Not quite yet.
No.
I didn't want to be Rainier for such a long time. To be quite frank, he was an ass. But I've changed. And reclaiming my name has allowed me to reconnect with people I haven't seen in years. Family. It wouldn't have happened without you.
Oh, that's sweet. The council.
What do you
folks.
think's going to happen at the Exalted Council?
Maker, I have no idea. Politics always makes my head spin. The Inquisition shouldn't have to give in whenever some prissy noble gets their knickers wedged somewhere.
Yeah, I am with you on that one.
Until later.
Take care.
Bye bye. Run! Jump over the hedges. Hey, Cole.
The guardian spirit stayed, not bound, but biding, because he asked. He knows how to speak, so spirits listen.
I don't know what that means.
He broke the dreams to stop the old dreams from waking. The wolf chews its leg off to escape the trap.
I'm worried.
They made bodies from the earth, and the earth was afraid. It fought back, but they made it forget.
The weird things. Weird things are happening. Oh! Oh!
So, you and the bard. You know most bards are spies, right?
You were a spy, Chief.
Look, I just don't want you to get burned.
Don't say it.
Because then you'd be creme brulee.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Creme, how do you cope? How's Meriden?
Graham, I understand you and Meriden are seeing each other.
Yes, Your Worship. I mean, we've just started, so...
Oh, come on.
Middle.
Get in there, show her what you can do.
Listen, Chief, there's this thing you may not have learned growing up qunari and all.
Hey, I'm great at foreplay.
Just what I needed to hear.
That's good to know.
Good to know.
I didn't mean foreplay, I meant courtship.
Oh, well, that's a waste of time. You two are good though, right? You need me to talk to her about things?
No! No. Thanks, though.
Aww. How are the charges?
The Chargers have been with the Inquisition for a while now. Is everyone still happy?
No complaints, Your Worship. The Inquisition's been good to us. We'd disband and join the Inquisition officially, but the Chief gets this sad dog look when we suggest it.
The loyalty is touching, Creme.
I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, boss.
I love you guys so much. And last but not least, Cassandra. Cassandra!
It is good to see you, my friend.
She sounds so dramatic. The chantry has changed.
So what do you think of the Chantry?
You ask me just to poke at me and see if I react, don't
Pretty
you?
much, yeah.
It is what it is. Most Holi's reforms are interesting, to say the least. I hope they last once Leliane is gone. Regardless of what I think, it could have been far worse.
That is true.
You and I both remember the dark times we faced. Sadly, others have far shorter memories.
About the Exalted Council.
What do you think of the Exalted Council?
They are frightened of your power, and there is no longer a hole in the sky to remind them that it was needed.
Perhaps they're right.
They might be right.
Do not say that near them unless you want to give them the scent of blood. Even so, I would wait and see where this leads. Calmer heads may yet prevail.
When has that ever been the case?
I'm an optimist.
Oh,
Just ask Varric.
that is true.
I'll see you later.
Because you have little
Farewell.
hearts on your armor. Who does that? So cute. Alright, I'm gonna call it a day for this video. I really hope this worked. Because the last one, the earlier one, didn't. So, fingers crossed, and I'll see you guys next time. If you see this, that means it worked.